Here we are, once again, heading into the Hollyford Valley. 5 men and 4 boats. The plan is to jetboat down the Hollyford and up the pike. 5 days of hunting, fishing and jetboating, as well as exploring some of New Zealand's most remote wilderness. Now, the weather forecast is not good, but we're going anyway. Right, I think I'm nearly ready to go. Righto, Bluey, mate. You're not going to let me down, are you? We're not far off heading away. Goat's just parking his ute.
Yeah.
What do you reckon? It's looking crystal clear, but a little bit low.
Looking perfect, actually. Yeah, getting through this bit is easier. So yeah, it's great order. Perfect.
At least we can sort of see light down there, which is better than prediction. Right, we're all geared up, ready to go. A couple of them have taken off already. Just waiting for Goat. Be out of here in 10 seconds. Now this part of the river is quite pleasant and we don't expect any dramas, but there's a few nerves about the infamous rapid that's not too far down the river. Okay, we're at the top of the Hidden Falls Rapid. We're going to stash some gear here in case we have to winch through the trees on our way back. Got a plan?
Down, straight down.
You all happy, mate? Do you want to go last? You pick me up on the way, will you? See you on the other side. Shane's off first, and Jim and Andrew are in the yellow boat. Ooh, that was yeah, way worse than last time. I think there's a lot less water and the rocks were really sticking out. I don't think it'd be tempting to go up it if it's like that. You think a little bit more water might help?
I think it's going to be quite hard to get back up there, mate.
Alright, we've just navigated our way down the Hidden Falls Rapid. It's the thing you think of for days before you come down on this trip. It's the reason why you tie everything in as well as you possibly can. In my mind, I call that Hell's Gate. If you can get through that, you can enter paradise. But it's a relief. All 4 boats are down safely. Now we can enjoy the rest of the day. Just hope the weather holds out. Made it! Woohoo! Hey, steady on.
Easy for a change.
Well, that was reasonably good.
Yeah.
We've made it to the new revamped Olivine hut. The hut's outstanding. The guys at volunteered and did all this work. They deserve a massive pat on the back. It's pretty flashing there. Filled in the veranda, keep the weather out, be able to dry your clothes out here. Anyway, we dodged the shitty weather. We've got a bit of a breeze now, but it's pretty nice. Well, this is how you cross the river if you're tramping or hunting on foot. Not sure if I trust that. Deer shit on the lawn by the hut. Alright, Shane and I are going to go and see if we can knuckle a deer. We're going to go way up the river and come back in the dark.
Put the choke on.
Right, Shane and I have got to this place we saw deer last time we were here, and we've got a nice spot we're sitting in. They came out on this river flat last time they were feeding, so over there is only like 100 yards, and that's where they were last time. The wind was not very good, but now it's kind of across our face, so the sandflies are giving us grief. I look like a bandage.
I normally forget to bring this. I'm pleased I didn't today.
No deer, no worries. It's a nice calm morning, Tuesday. Wee bit of rain overnight, not near as much as we thought there would be. It's a wee bit foggy, and we're not sure what we're going to do yet. I'll go down and see how high the river is. The river hasn't come up much at all really, because the boats are, well, that one's floating around a wee bit. Might have come up an inch or two. Alright, had a break in the weather. Shane and I are going to head upstream and go and look for a deer. Hopefully we stay dry for the afternoon. Righto, well apparently this is the spot. We've been here before, eh?
Yeah, we've got a couple out of this area previously.
This is an awesome river. We've seen a couple of fish already and heaps of deer tracks. was hot and sunny a minute ago, now it's raining. Welcome to Fiordland. The rain got a bit heavy, so we've come over to this big clump of beech trees, and we found a really good spot to look out to the open. So I'm going to sit here for a wee while and see what happens. It's pissing down, so I put up a fly sheet. It's quite good under here. Meanwhile, the others are going exploring. Oh, we had enough of that. We're heading back to the boat.
Yep.
Sort of semi-wet. Heading back along the beach is the easiest way, but now the river's got quite a bit of colour in it, and it looks like it. We're not an expert, but it's definitely risen a wee bit. And if you look at that roaring down there, you can see why. Pretty spectacular. Well, there's been no shortage of deer along here over the last big downpour. If we have a big downpour, that'll all be gone. It's still there. Righto, we didn't see any deer, but we saw lots of sign.
Nah, another nice day though, just good to get out of the hut. We'll get one, I'm not too worried about that.
We had to get out of the hut because it's meant to be pissing down all day tomorrow. This river might be hopeless. And we're out now, muesli bars.
Where is it? Where's the beast?
No, he didn't. Actually, didn't see any. But holy shit, there must be 100 of them in there.
Oh, they're everywhere, aren't they?
The goat's off for a hunt now. Not far from the hut. Well, we didn't get up very early this morning for obvious reasons. We were quite wetting rain. It was predicted. Goat went out last night and shot a deer, which was cool. Got some nice back steaks there to have sometime in the next day or so. Just go and have a look at the river, see if it's come up at all. Olivine's still nice and clear.
Look at the weather, perfect, eh? Here in the Olivine, life is just great. Bit of 2-stroke oil.
Keep your lube for the day. Alright, plan today is to head upstream as far as we can go. We're going to explore side streams and maybe do some fishing. If the weather holds out, Jane's hopping in with me. Andrew and Jim are going to try and get up into that next little lake. Well, that little river's amazing. Now we're getting back into the pike and we keep heading upstream.
Any luck?
No luck yet.
No, it's early days.
They don't come up.
Shane spotted a fish.
Didn't like that, did he?
No.
Just went straight out.
Yep.
Guess they're not keen on cicadas that much then. Oh, Larry trout trap's done.
He's a large skinny though.
Isn't he? Oh yeah, look at that.
He's 4 or 5 pounds.
That's a decent fish.
Oh!
Look at that. Hey,
5.5.
5.5 pound.
Yeah.
Yeah. Goodness me.
Look at that.
Look at that.
See if he'll swim away for us. Just behind you.
Righto, onwards and upwards. About lunchtime, we think we deserve lunch. Well, I don't think we'll get much further here. The river's getting a little bit skinny. That might be about it. Nah, Jim's going to see if he can get a little bit further.
Over there. No, just here. Back about 10 meters, yeah. In there. That's about there, yeah. Yeah, because as you can see a rock on there. Yeah, they went too far. They went too far this way.
Shane spotted this backwater on the way up. We thought it might be worth flinging a fly in here. There's one there cruising slowly upstream.
Nice. It's coming up. Coming up. Here he comes. Come on, boy. Come on. You'll love it. You'll love it. Yep.
Oh, there's another one rose in the back there too.
That's the one I was looking at.
Oh, were you?
Yeah.
Oh.
Well done.
Love it when a plan works. Ah! And he's off.
No!
Oh well.
Oh,
I fooled him. Even though this is barbless. So whether I let a little bit of slack in there.
Oh, right, eh? Catch and release.
Yeah.
Good shot. I dropped Shane off to fish the head of the lake, and I've drifted down the other side for an hour or so, and I caught a couple of little ones.
Shane's fishing around the corner here. Sounds like he's caught one. Go and have a look.
We love lake edge fishing.
Gotcha.
Number what?
What?
Number 8, is it?
Yeah, 8 and 9 I think. It's been walking this afternoon just around the deck.
If you guys could hear this, the hills or the trees are just really noisy with cicadas. And that's what Shane's been using. Good day.
Excellent day. My mind's sitting in the hut all night with pissing with rain after today.
Yeah. We'll go and see if we can dice up that steaks, those back steaks, and see if that might be tea tonight. It's about 4:30, we're not long back to camp, and yeah, the rain's coming. It's just started spitting, so this could be the start of the big storm we're not looking forward to, but it's coming. It will be sweet in here.
Yeah, you're doing a real nice job there. Look at that. Whew. Better than a flash restaurant.
Yeah. If I could speak French, I'd say something in French. I washed my fingers.
Oh, you did?
Yeah.
Oh, that makes a change.
Look how soft that is. It's bloody gonna be good.
Ooh.
Maybe. Flash.
Oh, thanks. Oh fuck. That has come up meters. It absolutely pissed down. Wasn't expecting that.
No, I wasn't expecting that either. Even quite on, but I think I pulled one. I get 2 days fire.
I don't think we were boating far today. So the river, surprisingly, has dropped about a foot already in the last 2 hours. That's pretty quick. Where are you off to, Jim?
Just going up to look at the waterfall. Yeah, might be a bit wild.
Today we're going to go all the way down there, through the lake, go down the Hollyford, through the other big lake, and hopefully we're going to end up at Martin's Bay. Right on the beach, we might see a few dolphins and things in the river, or the lake, and we might even go out to sea if we're lucky. That's about it. Should take us most of the day, I think.
And if we're really lucky, we'll get back.
Yeah. And I've also lost my glasses, my good pair, so we're going to be driving by feel today.
Driving by braille. Righto, let's hit it. Right, this is the Alabaster Hut. I've never been there before. Yeah. She's turned into a fantastic day after the floods.
That's over there somewhere, isn't it?
Yeah. Markers.
Oh, yeah.
Good eyes for an old fella.
You see, I hooked a log yesterday,
Oh,
the jet unit, and it's actually had it hooked it that
Stretched
hard.
it.
It's actually stretched a freaking carabiner.
that's take a bit of work.
It was a good hit, but it hooked under the lip of the, between the lip of the thing, and it just hooked it.
Yeah. Is it staying on there?
Yeah, it's staying on. It just sits there at the moment. I'll have to replace it when I get back to it.
Yeah. I think we're going to have lunch here at this hut. Can't go any further, we'll be in Australia. Welcome to the West Pole.
Rust Pole.
And here we are at the West Pole. Made it. Made it. Righto, that was a good wee visit to Martins Bay in the sea. I've never been here. Goat's been here before. Some kayakers told us about this little river. They said it was worth a look. And they're right. What a ship view.
It's outstanding, right?
It is amazing. Look at this for a view from this hut. It is outstanding. Here comes the demon himself. Jim's hooked one up. Yep, he has. Good shit. Awesome.
Look at that, hook just fell out.
Shit. Nice little stop. This little fresh, clear wee river running into the main river.
Right.
Whew.
Wrung its neck.
Fly with caution.
Fly with caution. I think we did.
We fly with caution and drive like idiots.
Alright, we've got time to explore just one more river. Andrew's just given his father a shower.
Right, day 5, Thursday, and we're heading out. It's nice and calm, in fact it's foggy, and the river looks like it's possibly dropped to nearly where it was when we came in. Still got a bit of colour in it. Boys are pumping up the boats, loading up, and we'll be out of here. We'll go to the big rapid and re-evaluate. Jim will decide what's going on. Old head. So far so good, Jim?
Great, Larry, just perfect. Pike River expeditions.
Can't get better.
Between the fog and the dirty water, it's hard to see any obstacles. Looks like it's clearing further down though. Okay, we're back to the rapid, Hell's Gate. I'm pretty nervous. The water flows a lot higher than when we came down, but Goat reckons we'll make it through.
Righto, let's do this rapid.
So the plan is to make our way up to about halfway. So we'll meet up there. The bottom half isn't as difficult as the top half. floats away first. My turn. That was a battle and a half. Didn't have enough grunt, but there was a piece in the middle there. He was more powerful than me, but managed to make it. I'm at the top, first time ever. Now we've just got the other two boys. Hopefully they can make it. Here goes Jim and Andrew, 2 up. Something's happened to their motor. May have sucked in some water or something. They pulled over to check it out. Here's Shane. He may have impeller issues. Goat's kindly offered to have a go for him. After all, he knows the path. Nice, looks like Jim's made it. We've packed up our winching gear. We didn't need it, thankfully.
We've just had 5 epic days in Fiordland. We've had fantastic fishing, fantastic hunting, had good mates, and it's just been bloody marvellous. It's been an awesome week of awesomeness. You know, as long as you don't tell too many people how good it is, we'll be fine. But it's pretty thirsty work.